Janitai Badhe Vitanute Bhaktin Murkhamavartaya Strutim Yat Kripa Tvamaham Bande Srimadana Gopalakam Prabhum. First of all, I am wishing all of you happy Durgotsava, happy starting of Devi Baksha. সমস্ত বাঙালি বন্ধুদের, সমস্ত বাঙালি ভক্ত যারা আছে তাদের সকলকে আমার শারদীয়া দুর্গোৎসবের শুভেচ্ছা জানাই। গুরুজনদের জানাই প্রণাম, ছোটদের জানাই ভালোবাসা, আর বন্ধুবর্গকে জানাই হৃদয়ের প্রীতিপূর্ণ শুভেচ্ছা। Today I'll tell you something, some misunderstandings in our Gaudiya Sampradaya about Shakti. So many misunderstandings is there. Most of the Gaudiyas and devotees, they're not really respecting Shakti, Durga. But all the devotees have to remind you what Sriman Mahaprabhu teaches us. Amani na manodena kirtaniya sadahari. We have to respect everyone, because the humbleness will bring us bhakti, mercy. From everyone we should ask for some blessings to develop Krishna Bhakti inside of our heart. So that is why, not only this, there is so many misunderstandings. We cannot ignore, actually we cannot ignore Devi Durga inside of our sadhana. So that's why today we'll listen something about the links in Vaishnavism and Shakti. Is there any importance? Why you have to respect? Only she is Parama Vaishnavi, only for that? No. Here, Dayal Shiromani Nitai Chat. He used to carry Tripura Sundari Jantra with him always. He used to put this Jantra inside of his hair. Still now, that Tripura Sundari Jantra is worshipped there in Khardaha Shyamsundar temple. And not only this, every year if we will go to Shyamsundar temple, you can see that the Nityananda family, if we'll go to Shantipur, then you will find in the temple of Madan Mohan, Bara Goswami Bari, Meja Goswami Bari, till now, every year they are celebrating Durgotsava with the deity of Ma Durga. So, it is not really forbidden for the Vaishnavas. When Nitai Chat, he carries the Tripura Sundari Jantra, so Shakti is accepted for us. Yes, he used to say, I have love as my daughter to Tripura Sundari, that's why I'm carrying. Nilakantha Shiva, it's also worshipped by Nitai Chand. Ananta Shalagram, it's also worshipped by Nitai Chand. So if they accept it, if Nitai Chand accept it, so that is clear for us that we should not forget this. So I have some points to discuss. What's that? First we have to think about our Easter, to whom we are worshipping, what exactly we have to attain. We are worshipping Sri Radha Govinda, the divine couple, and we want the service of Sri Radha Govinda. Yes, we are following Srimati Radharani, exactly we are following Srimati Radharani. We are taking shelter on her lotus feet. But you know, in some scriptures, like Narada Pancharatra, like Radha Hridaya Brahmanda Puran, there, about Srimati Radharani, in that scriptures, there it is said that with Srimati Radharani? Srimati Radharani is Purnatama Shakti. So if we'll say that Adya Shakti, the main Adya Shakti is Srimati Radharani. And Jagan Maya, Devi Durga, you can say, is her expansions. So if we are taking shelter on the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani, that means in one hand we are worshipping also Shakti, but not in that thinking. In which thinking we are saying that Shakti Aradhak, Shakti Sadhak, they are worshipping Shakti. No, not in that way. But Srimati Radharani is, if you say Adya Shakti, the Purnatama Shakti, according to Narada Pancharatra and Radha Hridaya Brahmanda Puran. And in Brahma Vaivarta Puran, also, in Brahma Vaivarta Puran, also it is said that who is Srimati Radharani? Says Jagan Mata, universal mother. Some motherhood is there. But we are not going with that truth. We are worshipping Srimati Radharani as our shelter. So, there is some connection I found in different books and in South India. They are worshipping one deity, you know. That's deity known as Gopala Sundari. They said that Gopala Sundari is the deity of Ardhanarishwar. Ardhanarishwar means half male, half female. And you know which true form is there? One is Krishna and another one is Tripura Sundari. 10-handed form. Gopala Sundari is 10-handed form with weapons and also something else strange, something very strange. What is that? Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma. And we know this all these things, weapons and conch and lotus, it's from Vishnu. Clav, Gada and Sudarshana, they are the ayudh, that means the weapon of Sri Vishnu, Krishna. And then some ayudh also there of Devi, Pasha. one weapon. Ankusha, axe, one weapon. And something strange is there. There, Gopala Sundari, that deity, that Devi, that Ardhanarishwar form is holding also one stick of sugarcane. And in one hand there is flute, Venu. Is not that is strange things? Form of Ardhanarishwar. And in this same form, also this deity is worshipped in Odisha, worshipping in Odisha. But their name is another, Gopi Krishna. They are worshipping one form, Gopi Krishna, and that deity also same, this, what I just said, Gopala Sundari. But name is different, Gopi Krishna. And you will find Gopi Krishna, she or he, because half male, half female. Because that deity is one Parsha Devata of the chariot of Jagannath. There is also linked Shakti and Vaishnava in that form. And something strange, most of us, we know and we don't know about the worshipping of Jagannath. In daytime, they are worshipping Jagannath as Krishna and Vishnu. At the night time, they are worshipping Jagannath as Dakshinakalika, form of Durga. Something very strange. That is not exactly, I am sure, if they are really worshipping Jagannath at the night time as the form of Durga or Devi or Shakti. But also this data also from one person who is connected with this Jagannath Seva, one Seva from Jagannath. So everywhere there is link about this. Now will come in our line. What I just said, it's from different. From South India, from Odisha. Now we are coming to our point, our line. Gaudiya Sampradaya. Which mantra we are worshipping? By which mantra we are worshipping? Krishna, 18-syllable Gopal mantra, 10-syllable Gopal mantra. This two mantra is famous, very famous for Krishna worship. Most of Gaudiyas, they are following this mantra. Is not this two mantra, 18-syllable Gopal mantra and 10-syllable Gopal mantra. They also, you cannot ignore. You cannot ignore Devi Durga there also. If you go with the Binyog mantra, because there is some rules. If you will do archan, big archan or puja, or also it is good to remember this mantra before you will chant this mantra. Remember this binyoga. You have to know who is Rishi, what is the stress, that means chanda, who is protecting this mantra, who is taking care of this mantra. So everything, before you will chant the mantra, you have to remind this, remember. To whom by this mantra we are worshipping. And we know this two mantra is not only for Krishna worshipping. This two mantra known as Jugalo Upasana. That means by this mantra we are worshipping Krishna, Srimati Radharani together. That's why this two mantra, by this two mantra, it's very important for us to know everything. Because by this mantra we'll get blessings, mercy of Srimati Radharani also. So what is that Binyog mantra? Ashtadashakara mantrasya Narada Rishi Gayatri Chanda Shakala Loko Mangala Sriman Nanda Gopatanaya Devata Bijam Swaha Shakti. The Bij mantra is there. Krishna Prakriti Durgadhishtatri Devata Abhimatartha Vinyaga. You see? Krishna Prakriti. Who is Durga? Krishna Prakriti. And what is her duty here? She is the Adhishtatri Devi of that mantra. 18 syllable Gopal mantra and 10 syllable mantra. Both, for this both mantra. And the form of Devi Durga is Krishna Prakriti. That means also, Krishna Prakriti means the Shakti of Krishna. Shakti of Krishna. So, we are not allowed to ignore this. Yes, there is different way to worship Durga. But Vaishnavas, how in Kardaha they are worshipping Devi Durga, how in Shantipura, Gosvami houses, they are worshipping Devi Durga. They are not worshipping Devi Durga in that way. How the Smartas, they are worshipping Devi Durga. They are worshipping Devi Durga with her real form, Parama Vaishnavi. In Chandi, what is the highest Granth scripture for Devi Durga? There it is said, Tvam Vaishnavi Shaktirananta Vidya Vishyasya Bijam Paramashimaya. Tvam Vaishnavi Shakti. Who is Devi Durga? She is Vaishnavi Shakti. And what she will give us? Krishna Bhakti. You know, in Hari Bhakti Vilas also, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he gave so much importance. He gave so much importance for puja, archan, this all about installation. That means Keshavadinyas, Keshava Kityadinyas. That means we have to install, we have to remember the form of Krishna. And at the same time, there he mentioned in that Keshava Kityadinyas the different form of Devi Durga, Kirti, Dhriti, Kshama. Like this all we have to install in our different places in our body. How we are doing Anganyas, Karanyas. When we have to do Rishyadinyas, so we have to do this Rishyadinyas, that means from different places. We have to remember, that means we have to install them there to do our puja and bhajan in a good way, better way. Now just enter in Ras Leela. Sukadev Goswami, when he started to describe about Ras Leela, then he started in that way. Bhagavan Opitaratri Sharadat Phulla Mallika Bhikshya Rantung Manushchakre Yogamaya Mupasrita. Bhagavan, he wanted to enjoy this night. He was attracted, and that's why he just remember Yogamaya Mupapsrita. That means he want Yogamaya to do everything well for Raslila. Upasrita. Here it said that if you go by the word, that means he takes shelter, he took shelter to Yogamaya. Who is Yogamaya? Katyayani. Who is Katyayani? Durga. Same. Here taking shelter, that means it is not that Krishna is worshipping Devi Durga. That means Krishna, he just takes shelter Devi Durga to arrange everything about Raslila. And it was everything by there, by Yogamaya, Ma Yogamaya. Amyo na janitaha na jane gopigone. That Krishna said that I'll not know, all the Brajgopis, they'll not know anything about this. But Yogamaya will arrange everything. Yogamaya will arrange our meeting. Yogamaya will control this all pastimes. And in Madhura Lila, in the best, all the best Leelas of Sri Krishna in Madhura Lila, it's happened by Yogamaya. See, arrange everything. Brajakanyaka, Brajakumarika, they worship. Who? To who? Katyayani. Hemante Prathame Mashinanda Brajakumarika, Cherur Hovisham Bhunjanam Katyayannachana Pratham. They worship Devi Durga for what? Because they want Krishna as their husband. And they prayed in that way, Katyayani Mahamayi Mahayogin Nadhishwari Nanda Gopashutang Devi Pating Me Kurte Mama. Hey Devi, please bless us. Please support. Because we want to worship Krishna. We want to get Krishna as our husband. So that's why we are praying you. We are worshipping you. Please help us. And Devi Durga, Katyayani, Ma Yogamaya, she always help all the Brajgopis in different form. Sometimes they worship Devi Katyayani. And just think about Purnamasi. We see Devi Durga, Katyayani, Ma Yogamaya. She always helps Srimati Radharani to meet Krishna. In that way, always they just follow the desire, Devi Durga. In Bhagavad Sandarbha, if you go with some logic in our darshana, in sixth darshana, in Bhagavad Sandarbha, Jiva Goswami, he said something very surprising, very strange. He said, Yo Krishna Daiva Durga Syat. Ya Durga Krishna Evasha. He quoted there some slokas from Gautamiya Kalpa, and when he was explaining that slokas from Gautamiya Kalpa, there in the commentaries, he said, Ya Krishna Daiva Durga Syat. Who is Krishna? You have to respect Devi Durga in that way. So you should not distinguish. You should not compare. You have to offer same respect. Same like Krishna and Shiva. It is also said in Namaparad. Is not? In Namaparad it is said you should not compare Vishnu and Shiva. It is aparadha. It will be offenses. You have to offer some respect to both of them. What is their relation? We should not think about this. Yes, Devi Durga is Parama Vaishnavi. She is worshipping also Krishna. She is also serving Krishna. But we have to respect both of them in same love. Same love means same respect. Love always for Krishna. That is true, yes. I am not talking about offering love. No, love always for Srimati Radharani. Love always for Krishna. Respect. We have to respect. But that is our misunderstandings. That's why most of the Gaudiya devotees, they're just rejecting, refusing Shakti, Devi Durga to respect. No. They're behaving in that way. It's very offensive. We should not do this. We have to open. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he used to go every day to his school, that means to his stall, after offering his pranam to there in Nila Saraswati, in Paramatala. Still that place is there. So, from our Goswamis, from Nityananda Prabhu, from Sriman Mahaprabhu, from Braj Gopis, to whom we have to follow the footprints, we got this lesson teaching that we should respect Devi Durga. Otherwise, it will be a great offense. Only by their bhakti we can develop Krishna bhakti inside of our heart. Without their blessings, not. Don't forget, Devi Durga is not ordinary Vaishnavi, Parama Vaishnavi. Don't forget who is Devi Durga. She is the most helpful hand for Krishna to do his pastimes in Madhura Lila. Don't forget, Devi Durga is protecting, taking care of our mantra, 18 syllable Gopal mantra and Dashakshara mantra, 10 syllable mantra. So, something also very nice from Narada Pancharatra. It is said there, Janatte ka parakantam shaiva durga tadatmika ya para parama shaktir mahavishnu sharupini eke ang prema sarvasya svabhava gokuleshwari anaya shulabha geyo adideva akhileshwara anna avarika shakti mahamaya akhileshwari jaya muktham jagat sarvam durabhimanena. Durga, she is the Chinmay Shakti of Swam Bhagavan. In different scriptures also, they explain in different way. Sometimes she is alone, that means she is all. Sometimes she is partial form. But you must know, she is own potency of Swam Bhagavan, Vishnu. And only she known everything, all the leelas, very secret leelas. Because she is arranging everything. So, it is said that Anaya Shulabha Geyo Adideva Akhileshwara Annavarika Shakti Mahamaya Akhileshwari. If you'll respect Devi Durga, if you'll know the truths of her, then you can realize, then you can get mercy of Sri Krishna also. It is very clear in Narada Pancharatra, and it is supported also by our 6 Goswamis. Something it is said that her mood is full of prema. Prema, Krishna prema. Because she is Parama Vaishnavi. And she is protecting Gokula, that means Braja. Together, we know there is Gopeshwar Mahadev. Gopeshwar Mahadev and Ma Yogamaya, Devi Durga. They are taking care of all Braja. So that's why she is also Gopuleshwari. Brajeshwari, Srimati Radharani. But here, in Narada Pancharatra here, they mention Gopuleshwari is not in that way, not in that meaning. That in that way that she is protecting from bad energies, protecting from bad influence, that nobody can disturb Krishna or Srimati Radharani to do their sacred pastimes. So that's why, by this all, we got some things that we have to respect Devi Durga. That is why I am reminding all of you that please don't disrespect Devi Durga. Shakti. Yes, Vaishnavas, they are also Shakti Aradhaka. They are also worshipping Shakti as Srimati Radharani, who is Purnatama Shakti. And the other Shaktis, they are the expenses of her. On the day, the starting day of Devi Paksha, just Pitru Paksha ends and Devi Paksha started. 15 days it will stay. So, all those 15 days, all of you must pray to Devi Durga. Hey Devi, Hey Katrayani, Hey Krishna Praviti, Hey Krishna Shakti, please help us. Please send us Krishna Bhakti. We want to worship Krishna with all our love. If you will protect us, then we can do this. And if we'll get your mercy, then we'll realize the Madhura pastimes, Madhura Lila of Sri Krishna. So again, wishing you all happy Durgotsava, happy Devi Paksha. আবার সকলকে শুভ মহালয়ার শুভেচ্ছা শুধু নয়, দেবী পক্ষের শুভেচ্ছা জানাই, দুর্গোৎসবের শারদীয়া দুর্গোৎসবের শুভেচ্ছা জানাই, যা প্রভু রামচন্দ্রের দ্বারা আরম্ভ হয়েছিল। সকলে আনন্দে থাকুন, আনন্দ করুন, দুর্গোৎসব আপনাদের পরমানন্দে অতিবাহিত হোক। জয় গৌর, জয় নিতাই।